This donkey made one mistake and lost everyone's respect forever. In a quiet village near green fields lived a donkey. He was hardworking, but not very clever. Other animals solved problems, made decisions, gave advice. The donkey watched them and thought, I should be like them. He didn't want to feel left out anymore. Every time they ignored him, it felt like he didn't matter. But instead of learning, he chose something easier. He started pretending. Whenever animals spoke, he nodded confidently, as if he already knew everything. If someone asked a question, he answered quickly, even when he didn't understand. At first, it worked. Animals began to think he must be smart. The donkey felt proud. Finally, he was respected. But one day, everything changed. One summer, something went wrong. A part of the farmer's field began to dry, and the crops were slowly dying. The farmer asked the animals for advice. Even the wisest animals stayed silent, not because they didn't know, but because they were thinking. Before anyone could speak, the donkey stepped forward. I know what to do, he said confidently. Without thinking, without understanding, he spoke like an expert. Block the water on one side, he said. It will fix everything. The farmer trusted him, but the advice was wrong. The water stopped flowing completely. Within days, more of the field dried up. The crops began to fail. The farmer realized the mistake, and soon, everyone knew who gave the advice. The animals looked at the donkey, but this time, no one said anything. No anger, no questions, just silence. And sometimes, silence hurts more than words. Days passed. The field slowly recovered. The animals continued their work, helping each other, solving problems. But one thing had changed. No one asked the donkey for advice anymore, not because he couldn't learn, but because his words no longer meant anything. For the first time, the donkey stayed quiet and finally understood. Not knowing is okay. Pretending is dangerous, because once trust is lost, it rarely comes back. The donkey didn't fail because he didn't know. He failed because he pretended. Remember, it's better to stay silent than to pretend you understand.